Alright, now let's create a new dashboard. That one. Alright. And we will check the dashboard title here and rename the title as Dashboard 2 Details by Market. And comparison to the retail website. So that's what we're gonna do later. Okay. We'll do a URL action to get that. Okay. All right. So now let's bring in. So we're going to put a navigation button to the right. Okay. So what we need to do is to bring in a horizontal layout container and put the title inside the container, so we will be able to place more objects side by side. So horizontal object, okay, so like that. All right. So now select the title and make a crosshair and move it into the horizontal container. Okay. And let's left adjust that. Okay. So sheet 6. Well, actually, we need to rename sheet 6. Market analysis. Right. So bring in market analysis and drop it into the dashboard. So now we have that. Okay. Now click the down arrow and make it fit the entire view. Okay. And we will remove this. Let's get rid of this. Okay, we can add a subtitle to indicate that the highlighted numbers are sales below budget. Okay. So we don't need a legend for that, which is taking up space. Okay, now let's go back to dashboard 1 and we will construct a navigation into the second dashboard. Okay, and all right. So dashboard action, and we want to add filter action. Okay, so whatever filtering that we do in the main dashboard, you want that filter to go into the second dashboard as well. And we want to do this using, okay, first let's do filter. So we want to start from dashboard 1 and you want that to begin from, say, bullet graph. So we want to give that connection. So whatever we select in bullet graph, that selection, that product and that product type will have to go into dashboard 2 and perform the filtering there, and also display what product and what product type were selected in dashboard 1. Okay, you want that information to be passed along. And the target sheet, so here if you click the down arrow, you can select what the target is, and then we want the target to be dashboard 2. Okay. So if you click dashboard 2, the sheets in dashboard 2 will be displayed, and if you have multiple sheets there, then you can select which one the target must be, or all of them or just some of them. Okay. Now we want all the variables to be passed along, so we will leave it at all fields. Okay, so here, one of the things you could do select. So what will happen if you do select or hover? If you select hover, which means that when you hover, then you're going to be taken to dashboard 2. Okay. If you say select, and if you click, that will take you to dashboard 2. Okay. Sometimes users, you need to think about how the users will use or what kind of experience they will have. So if they want to, remember that we did highlight action for labels. So when you click on a bar, then the information about that bar will appear, what was the sales and so on. So all they may want to do is to just look at what the sales was for a particular graph and use of a particular bar, and if you have the select action for this navigation, just by clicking, the user will be navigated to dashboard 2. Okay, and that's not what you wanted. So that's the reason why when you have navigation, it is always better to have an additional layer for the users to actually select, okay, yes, I want to navigate. So that way users knows, this is what I wanted and that's what I'm getting. So it's a good idea not to do these two for filter action that will take you from one dashboard to another one, okay, when you're using it for navigation purposes. So now you select, okay, all right, now I'm going to use menu and then give a name. So don't leave it as filter 1, because filter 1 doesn't, when the user sees filter 1, the user doesn't know what that filter 1 is. So here, okay, give a descriptive name, navigate to market analysis in dashboard, something like that, which will be descriptive. Okay? Now click OK. So now see what happened. What will happen is, if you click on any bar, then you're going to get the tooltip. At the bottom of the tooltip, you have the filter action link. So you click that, that will take you to the dashboard. Okay. But it did not transfer the product type name and the product name and the year. You wanted that to be displayed too, right? And the reason for that is that these values must be in the detail of the sheet. Whenever there is a problem, the issue is there is something missing in the sheet. So we are getting all this information from the bullet chart. So we need product type in detail. Okay. Product in detail. And the year is there already. So now if you come to dashboard 2, you still don't have them. That's because, okay, what we did in the source sheet, we have to do that in the target sheet as well. So there is a connection between the source and the target. The target is market analysis. So market analysis, we have to bring in product type to detail, right? So there you see that now. Product detail. Get product type, and select here. Okay, so now we have everything there. So let's see. So now we have the dynamic information all present in the second dashboard. Okay. So if some filter action is not taking place like what you expected, then this is probably the problem. So make sure that all the dimensions that you want displayed are in detail for in both the source sheet as well as the target sheet.